I just finished reading Altered Carbon, and I have some thoughts. From a writing perspective, I think it was really good. The dialogue was very punchy. The prose was very visceral. My only problem is the occasional dive into exposition. The world is very rich, so Morgan needed to get a lot of information to the reader, and sometimes that became tedious. So, from a writing perspective, that was like the only thing I had any issues with, but obviously I got through it. From a story perspective, however, ultimately the book didn't really land for me. I didn't dislike it, but I found myself losing interest as I continued reading. The book is about 375 pages long, so when I got to about the last 100 pages, the story took a little bit of a turn that I didn't expect, and I didn't really find myself super interested in that final arc of the story. Morgan does tie everything up in a neat little bow, but again, that last 100 pages was an arc that didn't really hold my interest, and I found myself having to force my way through the last 100 pages rather than being really interested in what was going on. So, a little bit disappointing. If you've been thinking about reading the book, I would say it's definitely worthwhile. If you've been thinking about reading the book and you haven't watched the Netflix show, definitely read the book before you watch the Netflix show, because the Netflix show actually makes some changes to the story to smooth over kind of the bumpiness in the story, and to kind of make it to where there isn't that disinterest. I think the first season of the show is really great. The first season of the show covers just this book. And so I think that they made changes to the first season of the show to kind of smooth over the jankiness in the plot here. But otherwise, definitely a good book. Definitely worth a read, especially in the cyberpunk genre. So yeah, finished it. Writing was really good. Story, not as good, but definitely a good book overall.